First is the pseudo push-up, second is the pull-ups, third is the dips, fourth is the regular push-up, and fifth is the leg raises. These are the exercises that first came to my mind if I wanted to get stronger using only my body weight, since they will target many upper body muscle groups, and you will also be able to build your strength if you want to progress further into bodyweight training. I will share with you guys how to train all of them with the correct techniques to maximize their effect, and also how I would apply them to my goal schedule later in this video. Because first, you will have to know that all of these exercises will not work if you can't train with them consistently. You see, working out is not something you see results overnight, and I would also recommend you to not have a high expectation about getting a ripped body in a month or two, because if you're currently looking like this, then it will take you at least half a year to get more muscular. And the problem is, being disciplined and to follow the training for that amount of time is not going to be an easy task. I remember when I first started working out, I also didn't take it seriously and just thought it was fun to do a push-up or pull-up every now and then flex around with my friends. It is absolutely fine if that is your goal, but if you truly aim for having a nice shredded body, healthier lifestyle, and more confidence, then working out consistently is the only way. This doesn't mean that you will have to train every single day, and you absolutely can if you want to, but what I would do is set out the number of days to train for a week, like 3 to 4 days of training and having rest day in between. Also, you don't have to aim for hard exercises right away, and I will suggest you to keep your workout as simple as possible at first, even if it is just 10 to 20 push-ups per session, because our main goal is to be persistent and train as much as you can to build up our momentum. And since 2025 just started, this could be one of the new goals that you can try to achieve for this year, and I will also try my best to continue working out consistently. So now I will share with you guys how to do all of the exercises I've mentioned above, and first we'll start off with the regular push-up. Only by mastering this exercise, you will be able to build up the strength to do the dips and the pseudo push-up later on. And compared to the pull-up, the push-up will also be an easier movement, because when you're doing the pull-up, you will have to train with mostly your entire body weight, while the push-up is only around half of it. Therefore, the push-up is the movement I will recommend you do first, and there are just a few things you will have to keep in mind to increase its effectiveness. First of all is to do it with a full range of motion, which is to go all the way down and up. Then you would also want to keep your whole body straight, because the common mistake when doing the push-up is your body being too high or too low like this. To fix this, I recommend you squeeze your abs and lower body tight when doing the movement to keep your body in a straight line. This exercise will mainly focus on your triceps, chest, and shoulders, and if you find it hard to do it, you can try out the incline and the knee push-up first. Then you can also try out other variations like the diamond push-up and the wide push-up once you can easily do the regular push-up. Up next, we'll get to the pull-up. This is also a crucial exercise to master, since it will help you to get more used to training with your body weight, and you will also be able to build your biceps, forearms, and back muscles by doing the pull-ups. Similar to the regular push-up, if you want to max out its effectiveness, you will have to do it with a full range of motion. So try your best to go up until your chin is over the bar and go down until your arms are fully straightened. And try not to use the momentum of your lower body when doing this exercise. The pull-up will be much harder than the push-up, so don't worry if you can't do it on your first try, and I would suggest you get used to the pull-up bar first by training with these two movements. Then, to unlock the pull-up, you should focus the most on the negative pull-up exercise. So you will try to get into the pull-up position first, and the key is to lower your body down as slowly as possible. The chin up will also be a great variation to do, which is basically doing the pull-up with a reverse hand grip, and by that, you can focus more on your biceps. When you're trying to get the hang of training with your whole body weight, the dips could be the other exercise that will help you with that. To do the dips, you will first push your shoulder all the way up and go down until your elbows reach a 90-degree angle. This will be the spot you should aim for when doing the dips, because if you go lower than that, your shoulders will be put on with more stress and you will easily get injured if you train like this continuously. The dips will also focus on building your chest, triceps, and shoulders, and you can also lean forward a bit like this when doing the dips to target your shoulder muscles a lot more. Or you can train with the next exercise, which is the pseudo push-up. At first, I thought this is just the regular push-up since it looked really similar, but when you're doing the pseudo push-up, your body is actually in a leaning forward position. This will require you to do the push-up movement while maintaining your balance using the strength of your shoulder and your wrist at the same time. Therefore, to avoid injuries, I would highly suggest you to focus on warming up your wrists and also rotate them to a 45-degree angle to avoid wrist pain when leaning forward. If this is your first time training the pseudo push-up, I would recommend you just lean a bit to get the hang of doing it. Then you can gradually lean more and more forward, and our goal is to lean until our hands reach the waistline. This is going to be a challenging exercise. However, if you can master it, you will not only be able to increase a lot of your strength, but the pseudo push-up is one of the fundamentals for the plyometric training, which is the advanced skill in calisthenics. And lastly, we will focus a bit on our core strength, and if I can only choose one, I would go with the leg raises. Besides you can train your abs, the core will also be an important muscle group contributing to further advanced movements. And to do the leg raises, you can train it either lying on the floor or use equipment like the pull-up bar and the dip bar. For the first way, try to keep your legs straight and your bike always on the floor so you can avoid lower back pain after doing abs exercises. And when you train with equipment, try your best to avoid moving your body around and using that momentum to do the exercise. Instead, you should use your core strength to control your body to stay in the same position, and that will increase the effect of this movement. If you find it hard to do, you can always start with an easier variation first, like the knee raises. Now when applying these 5 exercises to my workout schedule, I will train them like this. For those of you who can only train for 3 to 4 days a week, you can try out these 2 routines. And if you are a beginner, I would recommend you to follow this schedule first to build up more of your strength, then you can try to unlock the others during your journey. These are only the sample schedules, so you can give them a try and make adjustments so they would fit your physique and training style the most. All that's left to do is follow the one you chose, first of all for just a month, then you can try to continue that momentum to 2, 3 months and even more, then eventually you can unlock and train with harder movements to make progress faster. With that, these are the 5 exercises I would choose to continue building my strength in 2025. If you find this video helpful, then a like and subscribe could be super appreciated. And well then, stay safe, stay healthy, stay workout, and I will see you in the next one.